my name is Katerina from Garden Design Tools, and today we're going to talk about planting and planting inside Lumion and how to diversify your planting in Lumion so they don't look a little bit always the same when you're doing your garden design projects. Okay, so I tend to use because of all the ranges you see on the social networks and on Instagram and all this, specific projects I'm working on. Okay, so I tend to use a specific plants, not only because I like the combinations, but maybe it's my own style. And I had actually a feedback if they don't start looking a bit like the same, always the same. Okay, so I wanted to show you that you actually can diversify your planting and diversify your palette of planting material inside Lumion. Okay, so all this you see right now on the screen, this is a specific project I'm doing, and this is all plants available inside the Lumion library. Okay, but one thing you can do is that you can use the 3D warehouse from Sketchup to actually import good planting materials for your Lumion library. So I want to show you just 3 examples of plants I imported for the Lumion library. So I'm gonna use just this Achilles first. So as you can see, this is actually quite a nice, good quality plant from the SketchUp 3D warehouse, available for free. Okay, so it's all 3D. So what's the big difference from the ones from the Lumion library? They don't move with the wind. Okay, and this is important for your animations. Okay, so have that in consideration. A good trick is to use a plant from the 3D warehouse. For example, if you're using grasses, use them surrounded with grasses, or when you're doing your animation, show them behind the grass. Okay, so because in the animation you can still see the grass moving, and you're not gonna be so focused on the actual plant is not moving. Okay, so I tend to use, for example, grasses I don't use from the 3D warehouse from SketchUp, but other plants like this one, for example, that will be in the middle of a border or something like this, definitely it's a good option to just diversify and increase the number of plants available. Okay, another one, let me show you the first, this anemone. So this again a really good example of a nice plant, a nice model from the 3D warehouse. If you want to change a little bit, imagine that you want to change, you can still open in SketchUp and do some changes. I won't change the flowers because if you know a lot about SketchUp and a lot of modeling, but sometimes you can do some changes in the leaves, for example, and put some real leaf texture inside the Lumion material library, and just work it a little bit more. Okay, so this is another level you can increase. Okay, I'm not gonna do this now. I just wanted to show you a few examples of how to diversify your library. I want to show you another example of another plant that sometimes you have them a lot in the SketchUp warehouse, in the 3D warehouse, and as you can see, the balls here, the sphere, the actual flower is flat, is 2D. The rest of the plant is 3D, but the actual flower is 2D. So I don't normally use this, I wouldn't recommend it, but if you just wanted to show you this kind of plant, this allium, and you wanted to do some images, imagine, not from the top view, but just from side views, and this will work. Okay, because it's good quality, the image inside the border will look good, with the image, the still renderings, it will look good. Okay, so this is an option as well. Okay, so this is a few ways that you can diversify, and you have a lot of plants in the 3D warehouse. Okay, another thing sometimes you can do, and I do this with some shrubs, some trees sometimes, from the Lumion library you can actually change the greens the hue, the green hue, the selection and saturation. So this will be good sometimes to desaturate some leaves. For example, if you want to the shrub to look a little bit more like another tree or another shrub, for example. And when I'm talking about diversifying your Lumion library, I'm particularly talking about smaller plants or shrubs, okay? Because we have, in terms of tree collection, you have quite a big selection inside Lumion. I think you're gonna find maybe 80% of the plants you need in there, okay? So it's just the small plants and the shrubs that maybe they need a little bit more more concern, and for garden designers and landscape architects, that's a big concern, to have the more options available as you want, isn't it? So, and I'm just going to show you now in the 3D warehouse some things to look for when you're choosing the plants to work inside Lumion. So this is our plants collection. So in here I collect plants that I think they are good examples that you can use. So if you want to follow us, just go to Garden Design Tools and follow our collections. In here you have some plants already. We have 39 models at this moment from other artists inside Sketchup. And this is a good example. And what do I mean a good example? 3D, they are all 3D, and they are low polygons. What this means is that you see this number here, file size and polygons are really important, because especially if you're working in a bigger project, imagine that it's a killer, you're going to use this maybe 100 times in your project. If it's really high polygon, high poly model, it's normally really good quality, but it's going to be really heavy in your workflow, okay? So this is a big consideration to have when you're choosing the plots. For example, you have this one, it's low polygon, so this is a very workable size in terms of model. But you have this one, it's a slightly different species, and you see the difference in polygons. This is 40 megabytes, the other one is 1. So you see the difference, okay? So, okay, the flower might be a lot more perfect, depends on what you think it's perfect in here. But sometimes if you have similar plants, always choose the one with low polygons, okay? It's not the actual same plant, but this is just to give you an example. So because if you working with 100 different of these plants inside your Lumion, the workflow is going to start really getting really slow. And if your project is a bit bigger, it's going to be impossible to work with, okay? So have that in consideration as well. So yeah, I'm going to do some still images. I'm just going to work a little bit more here, the plants inside my my area of planting, and then I'm going to do some renderings just for you to check it out, that the quality is really good of some of the models inside the 3D warehouse. So, and they are for free, so definitely have that in consideration when you're thinking that maybe Lumion library doesn't have enough plants to work with, okay? So it definitely has, and it has possibility to grow. That's what I wanted to show you, okay? So check it out. I'm gonna put a link. Check it out, our courses. We're gonna have a new animation specific course this summer. But yeah, we are always working in updating the course and growing our Facebook group for students, etc., with tips and tricks and all this. Thank you guys. See you in the next one.